All right. We in this bad boy. The haters. Who sent you? The haters. That's all I see, man. Hate, hate, hate. Hating on my boy. Left and motherfucking right. But I ain't mad at him. Well, I'm disappointed. Disappointed in folks, man. Disappointed in folks. They gotta do certain things to keep their fans fucking interest. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats out here, they tried to avoid it, but they couldn't because their fans wanted to hear some hate. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats out here, they treating, boxing, they treating the boxing game like reality TV. You know what I'm saying? They like to hear this whole thing, this whole, misery and all this ruckus and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather hear that on a daily basis than see the best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go into something here. I'm gonna put you on the old screen share and check out the spreadsheet real quick. Because people wanna say that Marcellus Wilder got beat by a journeyman. But my question is to them is, what is Marcellus Wilder? Like, what is his position in boxing? Where is he? Where should he be ranked at with the competition? Well, let's see what we got here. We got Marcellus Wilder here. He's 3-1. Before he fought William Dietz, it was 3-0. 3 fights. The guy only had 3 fights. And a guy with 3 fights, and for anybody to call it a cherry pick, you know what I'm saying? A cherry pick will be fighting, a hallway monitor. A cherry pick will be to fight, a grocery cart, one of the guys who picks the grocery carts up in the Walmart parking lot. A cherry pick will be to fight the a stage deckhand, the guy who sets up and breaks down the setup for the arena, i.e. the ring, the seating arrangements, and et cetera, the little banners, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. That's not who Marcellus Wilder fought. You know what I'm saying? He fought a fellow American, in a fight that, people favored Marcellus Wilder to win, not because of, because of Deontay Wilder, because of sometimes in boxing, things gets passed down through DNA, and the hopes of Marcellus Wilder's DNA in the fight game and stuff like that, and the power that Wilder possesses, that's what people thought they were going to see from him. And from the looks of it so far, that's what we're seeing. But at the same time he is in the cruiserweight division. They do move a little bit faster than the guys in the heavyweight division. The guy has started boxing late. He's 29. He started boxing late, so he started after Wilder. So you got to take that into account. The guy started late, and he's fighting people who have started early. You know what I'm saying? He fought a guy, as we can see right here, William Dietz, who's 7-12. He got more wins than what Marcellus Wilder has. He got a lot of L's and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that the guy couldn't, after with all these fucking L's, 1, 2, count them up, that right around here, he couldn't start figuring shit out. It's never too late to bounce back from a loss. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Sometimes a person, what they need is momentum. You know what I'm saying? To help them, confidence and all that other stuff, So, people could say whatever they want to. They could say, oh, it's because of the Ldbc, some of these PBC, folks out there that's, they vested a lot of interest in Marcellus Wilder and stuff like that. They thought he was going to be this. They thought he was going to be that, and blah, blah, whoop, whoop, whoop. But there's a guy named fucking Tommy Fury that people who are, PBC fucking riders that are Wilder riders who are LDBC riders, who are part of the LDBC, who thinks Tommy Fury might possess some of that DNA from Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's not going, and of course, he doesn't have the DNA around the waistline, but he might have that DNA as far as the footwork and boxing abilities. You know what I'm saying? So, black people ain't the only people that PBC fanboys per se likes. People in you know what I'm saying? So, you can say whatever you want to say. People like the Triple G until people start finding out what he's all about. People in the LDBC like Canelo. But at the same time, it's kind of distancing themselves because of the Golden Utensil Promotions and Golden Utensil Promotions and Bernard and Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN, Matchroom, and the people he chooses to fight. You know what I'm saying? There's guys out there Canelo could fight, but what he's choosing to do is follow his handler's lead. You know what I'm saying? But there's people still that like this guy. But back to this guy right here. The guy that got, that was winning the fight and got a little reckless and ended up getting knocked out. That's what happens in boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you're dealing with big boys in boxing. The cruiserweight division ain't the biggest guys in boxing, but those are big boys. Whether or not you like it, whether or not you want to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm 175 to I range from 175 to 185, depending on if I'm in football season. The football season I'm 185. Off season I drop down to 175. You know what I'm saying? So and these guys look way bigger than me, and they only a little bit heavier than me at 185. They look way heavier than me. You know what I'm saying? A lot muscular, a lot toned and all that stuff. But it's just I got punch drunk. That's how I do it. Even if I'm not on stuff like that, I still play people's stuff in the background. Give them viewer counts and the like. You know what I'm saying? So, people could say whatever they want to about my mans, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna call this guy a journeyman, if you're gonna call William Dietz a journeyman, then what is Marsellos Wilder? What is he then? Is he a journeyman? Is he a novice? Like what is he at 3-0? What was he at 3-0? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to call it what it is. The dude ain't even had 10 fights and everybody think that people are so invested in this guy that he's going to be this and that, a third. But his brother is Deontay Wilder. You ain't got no choice but to kind of be invested in that this guy's maybe possibly be something. And when one loss with 2 losses or how many losses doesn't mean you can't come back. You can't bounce back and knock a few guys out and be like, damn, this guy can box. There's plenty of people out there that can box. People thought Arthur Spilka could box. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. He handled Deontay Wilder well and blah, blah, blah. And Deontay Wilder got lucky and blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. And Gerald Washington was boxing him, you know what I'm saying? Until he got lucky and blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. Louis King Kong Ortiz was boxing him until the ref, helped him out a little bit. And then the ref could have stopped the fight when he had him in the whirlwind, but then he knocked him out. He got lucky and blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. That's all we hear. It's a whole bunch of excuses when it works for you. When it suits your narrative to feed your fans some motherfucking bullshit, that's when it suits you. You know what I'm saying? It don't suit you to say to call it what it is. Because when you call it what it is, you're not gonna get that many likes, you're not gonna get that many viewer counts, and you're not gonna get that many watch hours. Because your fans is only look at a couple things. They look how many people viewed the video, so they can watch the video, and they look at the headline. You see if they want to watch the video. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to go up in there. They're not going to go up in there and listen to you just because you own. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to go up in there and listen to you just because they know your name. You know what I'm saying? All this hot facts, all this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, look, if this guy only had 3 fights and 3 wins, look what this guy got. Right here, look what he got. I would say they're in the same boat. You can't call it. Okay, you can argue and say that he got a whole bunch of losses. But what is 3 wins? What does 3-0 means? What does 3-0 mean? It don't mean nothing. 3-0 only means anything is if you was going 3-0 and you fought somebody in the top fucking 10 and beat them. And in some cases don't even mean that, because some people get ranked in the top 15, top 10 and don't even deserve to be up there. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to say anything, you know, if you look at the rankings, what's to say that William Deetz can't beat nobody in any other cruiserweight divisions in any one of those, you know, the WBC, the IBF, and all the WBO, WBA. What makes you think William Deetz can't beat nobody in the top 10, top 15, top 10? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that? Who's to say William Deetz can't be losing and then get lucky and knock somebody out again? Who's to say that William Deetz can't get up in the ring and box somebody and win by a decision? You know what I'm saying? And anybody and you know, there's somebody to beat for William Deetz in the top 10, top 15, top 10. There's somebody, and you can't say there's not. We're not dealing with these little guys here. We're dealing with one punch. We're dealing with guys that could give one punch and turn the whole fight around. We're not dealing with these little guys. And some of them little guys can't even do that because they feather fisted. You know what I'm saying? They can't even do that. You know? So come on now. You know, some of them might get lucky. You know, Mikey Garcia might get lucky. But odds is he ain't knocking nobody when he's in the whirlwind if he's wobbled. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he possessed that type of power. Tony Harrison, same way. I don't think he possessed that type of power. End up almost getting knocked out and then doing the stanky leg and throwing a lucky punch and knocking somebody. I don't think he possessed that power. We're dealing with people that's damn near heavyweights. Their body weight alone can reset the whole match. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these cats are off the motherfucking chain, man. You know, they're off the motherfucking chain. You know, I don't applaud people who are doing things just to do it when they know it's wrong. You know you're wrong when you out here saying that, talking about that whole LDBC, PBC riders and stuff like that. You only want to talk about Marsellos Wilder because of them, because they had him in a high regard. Some people got Tommy Ferry in a high regard. Some people got OJ, the guy from Toledo, in a high regard because he was a golden because he won gold. I didn't look it up, but I think he won gold in the Olympics. But I can't tell you right now because I don't know. But he was in the Olympics. Some people hold him in a high regard. Some people hold people that get gold medals in the Olympics at high regard, and then they still to this day bring it up when they're talking about their professional record, i.e. Anthony Joshua. What the fuck you got to be? You know what I'm saying? Y'all had him in a high regard. What if he got knocked out in 3 fights? What if he lost a fight 3-0 at 3-0? What if he did that? Would you still have him in the high regard? At his fifth fight, would you still be the fan? At his 10th fight, would you still be a fan? At his 17th fight, would you still be a fan? At his 20th fight, would you still be a fan? I don't think so. Because that's the way that's the way you guys roll. You guys are only in it when the getting is good. If Marcellus Wilder was the pickup and go home at the end of the day, you guys wouldn't be saying nothing about him. Well, you guys would be like, look, he lost one fight and then he went and ran. Okay, and boxing wasn't for him. The guy's a fucking football player, for God's sakes. There's videos of him running touchdowns. There's videos of him making touchdowns off of screens, 40-yard touchdowns off of screens. Because of it, you can't run, you can't make no fucking 40-yard fucking touchdown off of a fucking screen with no athletic abilities. That's why people hold him in a high regard. Because he may possess that same power that Deontay Wilder have, and he has those athletic abilities. You know what I'm saying? You guys are a bunch of haters. That's all you guys is. And then look. And then let me tell y'all something. And then let me tell y'all something. See, we got another article out here. Let me on another note, I'm gonna get off on this. That's pretty much all I can say really about, there's more I can say, but I don't have the memory to remember the things I was thinking about before I made this live stream, and nor did I write anything down or anything like that. But you know what? Let's look at people's comment section. Let's look at this particular guy's comment section. Let's do that before I get into Eddie Hearn and all this this propaganda and shit that he's doing, that people people don't need to be minding some of the shit he says. That's what we need to be doing, not minding some of the shit he says. Because some of the shit he says, he puts out there on purpose. Now, but let me talk about this real quick. Let me put you on the screen share after I find this fucking video that this ass clown put up that he probably fucking already okay, here we go. Then I'm gonna put you guys on the screen share. Put you guys on the screen share. Put you back on the screen share. Put you back on there. Make sure ain't no comments in there. Okay, cool. Now there's somebody out there watching. It's probably a hater. But anyways, so J71512 says still not managed to find a video of this KO. So any links will be grateful, accepted, guys. Then you expand this shit. Ain't no links in there, but you can find it. But this right here is implying that, it's being how would you say redacted off of YouTube. Well, probably because he's not known like a lot of people. He's not known. You know what I'm saying? He's 3-0. Okay, and there's no videos on him. He's 3-0. The only people that want to see that fight, well, the only people that want to see that fight is people that's vested into him, because they see that he may be possessed some type of power. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys wanted the video of it, you guys would have been watching the fight. You guys would have recorded it. You know what I'm saying? If you guys really want to watch it, you got some of you guys that are Marsellos Wilder haters. Maybe y'all should have been watching it to see if he get knocked out. Well, because I know you guys were hoping it, because you guys want to hear you guys want to hear hope the shockwave through the Ldbc. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys wanted. Urban Boy said, never back down. icons keep telling it like it is. Wilder's brother was a bully with a big mouth, and yep, people are glad he got smooth, knocked out. It's called karma. How do we know this guy's a bully? How is he a bully? How does he have a big mouth? How do you know he got a big mouth? How do you know he's a bully? Oh, because somebody told you that. Oh, okay. Somebody told you that. That's the reason why you know, because somebody told you he's a bully, because somebody told you he's a big mouth, because he's a 3-0 fighter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you don't even fucking care about. Why the fuck are you listening to him? Why the fuck are you watching him? Oh, because you just want to see him lose. I can't even. De La Hoya V5 or whatever it is. Marsellos is a coward who attacked Brazil and his family. Disgusting man. And Deontay. See, look at that. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm gonna pull this up just to see what it's about. Preacher's son spreading all that. I want to kill you and disable you in front of your kids. Laugh aloud. Pretty class. Their two guys are. I was hoping Brazil would get his chance. See, let me tell y'all something. This whole Dominic Brazil thing and him getting attacked in front of his family and shit like that. Let me tell you something. First of all, you shouldn't be trying to use your family as a motherfucking shield. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be going somewhere talking shit, knowing that you in a bad position, you out of pocket. Nobody know your name around there. You got your family with you. If somebody talking shit to you and you talking shit back, anything liable to happen. Now the whole attack thing in front of his family, yeah, okay, I can see that. But nobody knows exactly who attacked Dominic Brazil. Marsellos Wilder attacking Brazil, that's allegedly. Because they went to court about this. And the courts found out that there's no evidence. And they had it on video. They requested all the videos from Marriott. But but you don't know that Brazil and his fucking trainer tried to sue Marsellos, Deontay, and the fucking hotel. And the fucking hotel. Because they said, oh, the hotel didn't offer adequate security. If you knew the hotel didn't offer adequate security, why the fuck are you there? Why the fuck are you hanging around in the fucking lobby talking shit? Somewhere where you don't know nobody. You don't have no fucking backup. The fuck are you doing? Why your family's around? What you should have did was you should have been like a man. Took you and your family up to your hotel room. Then you could have went back down by your fucking self and tried your fucking luck. That's what you should have did. Went downstairs and tried your fucking luck like a dumbass. And got your ass whooped by allegedly a whole bunch of people, 20 people, that's what he said. Allegedly. Got lumped up and then sent to the hospital and not be able to fight for probably a couple months. Because you got your ribs broken. You got your orbital bone broken. You got mushed. You got kicked. And see, these guys don't even know what the fuck they talking about. You don't come to America talking shit in a place where with your family, with you. You keep it pushing. That's all you got to do. Caravan 1, 2, 3, 4. This was a gob shit that was given in Lawrence to Tony Billy when he bumped into Windbag. He was saying to Below, you couldn't beat me. I beg to differ. After the way he got knocked out, I think Below would take him out in 2 rounds with a sausage. What a sausage. I guess what a dick or whatever the case may be. Remember that guy was losing. Remember that. He was losing and he got in and he got a lucky punch off. You know what I'm saying? Some could say that he did what he was supposed to do. When somebody's swinging like that with their hands down, some people could say William Deitch did what he was supposed to do. And that Marsellos Wilder didn't do what he was supposed to do, which is protect yourself at all times. But it was a good scrap. It was a good upset. So what if he was talking shit to Below and saying that he could beat him? A lot of fighters fucking do that. But Tony Bellew is a guy to be that cruiserweight. Even though Tony Bellew is not a great fighter at cruiserweight. He's not. Oh, don't bring up David Haye. Because David Haye was winning all the way into his Achilles blue. And David Haye wasn't even at, he probably wasn't even at 75% in the second fight. Between the elbow surgery and his Achilles not even fucking working correctly. He couldn't even fucking move. He had no footwork. He was a sitting duck. So this next dude. Do you know what's funnier? Deontay Wilder fought that guy in his 20th fight, and that's genuine look at his record. So fucking what? So fucking what? I don't know if he fought him, but let's take a look. Let's take a fucking look. There's only one Wilder. There's only one Wilder. I press Control F. Only one Wilder, right? So look at this. So, oh, he probably mean this guy had his 20 fights, but he only got 19 bouts. So that's not his 20th fight. So anyways. Oh, he said Deontay would have fought this guy at his 20. That's what he meant. So fucking what? Obviously he didn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda fought him at his 20th fight, but it didn't happen. Look at this guy, Scott is John. 1 down, 1 to go. 1 down, 1 to go. Psst, come on, bruh. Why do you want to? Why all these guys want to see Deontay Wilder lose? Why? Why do you want to see this guy lose? What do you have vested? You're not even betting on the other guy. Matter of fact, you probably too broke to go out there and buy the goddamn pay-per-view for $20 fucking in the UK. Well, 20 I don't know, the pounds in the UK. You know what I'm saying? You probably living with your moms. It's Celtic 67. We're coming for your life. Marsellos Wilder at the final presser against Fury. Karma is a cunt. You are absolute certain. So what? So what he said that? Listen to all this shit that everybody else said in these comment sections. Listen to what fucking Tyson Fury's dad said. Calling Deontay Wilder a bum. Listen to what Tyson Fury said. Called shit talking. That's how they feel. That's how you're supposed to feel in the hand-to-hand combat. In sports. You're supposed to be every hit you should be feeling, you should be thinking in your head, I'm trying to kill this motherfucker. I'm trying to knock this motherfucker head off. You're not coming in. So what? He said it. That's how you're supposed to feel. Supposed to be coming in there. Nah, man, we're gonna have a good pillow fight. Blah blah woo woo woo. What you supposed to be thinking? That every punch I throw, pixie dust gonna be found this motherfucker. I'm not trying to hurt this dude. I'm just trying to outbox him. But this motherfucker is constantly throwing a jab down you, trying to throw a jab down your fucking throat. No. Listen to this guy. This is not even Tyson Fury. Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Because he's a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. Look at him. You're a bum. Damn, that made me want to. Oh, shit. That made me almost fucking. Woo. Yeah. Come on, man. This, does anyone know I can get the footage? Oh, you know why you can't find it? Ryukin? You know why you can't find the fucking, you see, Road Breaker Fighting. See, he taught me that when Japanese people speak, they don't pronounce their R's. But he's supposed to be an idiot. But Road Breaker Fighter taught me that when you're trying to say Japanese names, you don't pronounce the R's because they don't pronounce the R's. Ryukin. See what I'm saying? Ryukin. See what I'm saying? You don't pronounce the R's. But anyways, he says, does anyone know where I can find the footage? You know why there's no footage on him? It's not because it's redacted on YouTube. It's because none of you guys wanted to watch the fight. But you can find it if you want to. But none of you guys on this dude's channel, wanted to watch the fight, to sit there and do your due diligence as a boxing fan. Well, you guys ain't boxing fans. To record the knockout, to put it on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? That's what you guys do. Is see, because if Marsellos Wilder would have knocked the dude out, you guys wouldn't care. Really, this is super gooner. What the fuck does that mean? Where can I find footage of the knockout? I can't find it anywhere. Someone give me a link, please. I don't care what anyone says. When I heard he got KO'd, I gotta admit it cheered me up after the big mouth sucker punched Brazil in front of his family. See, Gobble de Gook, whatever your name is, who fucking cares? I said it already. Allegedly socked Brazil in front of his kids. Allegedly. Now let's go on to this Eddie Hearn dude. Let's go into this. Look at this guy. Dominic Brazil Wilder's brother hit me like a bitch. I'm waiting for my shot. So why you suit in if he hit you like a bitch? Oh, because you probably was asleep. That's why. Your wife is probably screaming, no! Oh, my baby! Hit the floor! Now he sleep! Damn you, Marsellos Wilder! So, it says Klitschko could be tempted to return for revenge, says K2 executive. Like, if you was tempted to come back for revenge, dude, you would have been and done it. You know, this dude has all your fucking belts. He's chilling like a villain. High on dickacillin. That's what he owned, dickacillin. You're not penicillin, dickacillin. That's some good shit. This pure leaf tea. And I don't think he's ever going to come back. Each and every day, this guy is getting older. I'm pretty sure he stayed in the gym, but I think if he does come back, he's going to take a tune-up fight. He's not going to come back off of a layoff and think he could come out here and fight Anthony Joshua straight off the rip. I mean, if he wanted to come, he had his opportunity to come to do a rematch. For some odd reason, I don't know what it is. His wife, his family members, his trainers or whatever said, probably told him, you know, you're getting old. We tired of your neck getting stretched out like that, because your neck was stretched the fuck out. You look like that one dude off of Fantastic Four, the dude that can stretch his arms and shit. You look like him, because you got stretched the fuck out, homie. But anyways, like I said, you need to go ahead and hang it up. If you wanted to come back, you should have been done it. You know, it is what it is. You know, we got Miller. You know, see this guy, Big Baby Miller. I don't trust the damn thing that comes out of his mouth. And the reason why, I don't is because you can't trust his character. You can't trust Big Baby Miller, man, and that's just the way it is. You know, this guy, he sits around, he talks shit all day. You know what I'm saying? He got to sell the fight. He can't talk shit all the time about Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing and AJ, because at the end of the day, you know, he's sitting around, he's begging for a shot. He ain't fought nobody, but he's begging, he's out there woofing at the mouth, jawsing at the mouth, waiting for a shot. You know? So people could say whatever they want to about it, but I don't believe a damn thing this dude says out of his mouth that the offers are getting better. You know? If anything, I think the offer is way better. See, this guy is about to get paid more than what he's worth. You know, this guy's about to get paid more for way more than what he's worth. just off the simple fact is that he's a good introduction for well, he's not even a good introduction. A good introduction would be would be um you know what's his name? Would be Deontay fighting Deontay Wilder. But that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? And why is it not happening? Because they can't get the money. They don't want to pay the money. They don't have it. You know what I'm saying? But look at your boy. Look at him. Let me show y'all something. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Man hug. Look at him. Man hug. Look at him. That look like a great ass couple, don't it? Out there on the soccer field. Look at him. Man hug. Look at him. Look at him. Don't that look cute? Don't that look cute? Don't that look cute? Ain't nothing sexy about that shit. The shit looking weird. Look at him. Motherfucker all close and shit. Look at Big Baby Miller's face. Like, I can feel you. I can feel you, son. I feel you. Damn, or is he sweating? Damn, you sweaty than a motherfucker, baby. Look at him. He got that look like his dick is hard, but he don't want everybody to know. Look at him. He's like, look at me. Don't look down. Don't look down. You might see that boy. Don't look down. Look at him. Look at him. Kaneki like, yeah, buddy. Hubbity, 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 hubbity. I did. Hubbity, 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 hubbity. Y'all don't even get the joke. It's an Eddie Murphy joke. So, Wilder Fury rematch headed to Barclays Center April 27th or May 18th. April be nice. April be nice. You know, May 18th would be nice. I mean, you know, the 27th sound cool. You know what I'm saying? 27 sound cool, but you know, I think it all depends on what's best for both of the fighters. When can they get this contract finalized to get the date? You know what I'm saying? I think they should have fought in New York when they fought the first time, but I thought that was cool that they actually went to California to that Wilder and Fury went to California to spread their market. But you know, I thought it should have been over there at the Barclays Center, just off the fact that that they've been there before. That they've been there before. And he's done well. And it definitely would have sold out because of you know, Deontay Wilder fighting a big name fighter that's a big deal in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I think if no matter where it's at, no matter where Wilder Fury rematch is, it's going to sell out, in my opinion. I'm predicting that in the rematch, that it will do 500,000 pay-per-view buys, even though we have a bunch of haters out there that believe that Wilder and Fury only did well because of they were riding the coattails of Anthony Joshua. And then we got some haters out there that are already straight after the fact of the fight, already speculating that the whole fight was a setup. The scorecards was wrong. It wasn't a draw. They only called it a draw because of they wanted to milk the fans and blah blah whoop whoop whoop. And not take notion that this guy got dropped twice in the fight, and some people could say 3 times. Some people could say it was a knockout. Some people could say that Tyson Fury won just on points alone. But nonetheless, there are still people out there that want to see this fight tank. They want to see this fight not do good just because of who's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Who's fighting and who he fights for. Nobody is over there saying they won't watch the fight because of Frank Warren. but they sure would say they won't watch the fight because of the fighters on PBC. You know what I'm saying? So, that just shows you right there that there's a divide, with that. Then we got Frank Warren. Hearn's offer is nowhere near what Fury is worth. I mean, that's what you got to understand. That's what you got to understand. Is that everybody out here is saying that Hearn is not giving them what they worth, and then Hearn is out there saying that the PBC is overpaying fighters. So what do you want to believe? Do you want to believe these fighters saying that Tyson that Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing employee, is not giving fighters what they worth? Or do you want to listen to the fighters? Who you gonna believe, Eddie Hearn or the fighters? Because as of right now, we got 3 people. We got 3 people possible, and then we got a fourth. Then we got a fourth in Jerron Miller. He's saying that the offers are getting better. Why are the offers getting better? The offers will only get better as if you're asking for more. Hearn ain't just gonna give you fucking more money. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna say, "Hey man, we recalculated it and we're gonna give you this." No. It's only doing that because you asked for more. Be real about it. So he lowballed you too. He lowballing everybody. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why you lowball. You lowball at the first offer. You know what I'm saying? To see where the guy's at, see what he's willing to take. And then the guy, he reoffers to see what you're willing to give him. But this guy acting like he don't want to give Dillian Whyte $4 million. I mean, more than $4 million, which he can. If you can offer him $4 million, I'm pretty sure you can offer him 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? But if you really wanted to fight, why did you offer him $4 million? Just so this guy, Dillian Whyte, can go around shopping. So he can set a contingency plan for himself, a lifeline for himself. But it's all good. It's all good. This is what we have to deal with these janky promoters. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do, but it's all right. Let's see here. But now the thing is, this is what I hope. This is what I'm hoping. But I don't think it's going to happen. Now Deontay Wilder shows up to AJ fights, whether or not he likes it or not. Buy a ticket. Come up in there. Shit, and watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? Sit up there, have them cameras take some of the theatricals that they do in the ring walk, in the ring entrance off of them. Take some of that limelight away from Anthony Joshua. Have all them fans in there trying to get an autograph from Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Because when it boils down to it, when you think about it, wouldn't you guys want them there because it'd make the fight bigger? When y'all do happen to fight, wouldn't it make it bigger? Wouldn't it make it bigger if Deontay Wilder showed over there in the UK? It didn't show up over there in New York. Wouldn't that make it bigger? Isn't that like understandable? Wouldn't that be understandable for AJ to go to that fight to make it bigger? Oh, but you don't want AJ to go because you don't want them making money off of AJ's name. You don't want AJ going there, and then you don't want people buying tickets because they might get a glimpse of AJ and his nipples. This shit don't make no sense. Just go on over there and watch the fucking fight. You want Deontay Wilder to build his profile. You want AJ to build his profile over here in America. How come he didn't go to the fight? I mean, of course, people would still call him Anthony Johnson, but people would still they could put a face with a name. Hell, we could call him Anthony Johnson. That sounds real American. Anthony Joshua, don't sound too American. Anthony Joshua, that sounds American. Anthony Joshua, damn, that's 2 first names. That sucks. At least it ain't a slave name like Johnson. But wouldn't that be nice? Nah, it wouldn't. Because they don't think like that. They selfish. They selfish. And the reason why they don't want to do that, because when Wilder and AJ do fight, Matchroom Boxing they want to say that they're the reason why the fight is big. That's the reason why. And on that note, hold on, let me see what I got. I got an hour in. Hold on, let me see how long I got. Let's see if this ticker working now. It's saying I got 45 minutes in. Let's see what else I can find. Let's see what else I can find. Let's see. Because I really don't care about too much of the bullshit about some of these bullshit ass fighters. Like I told y'all, I ain't talking about Keith Thurman unless I get the urge, unless I get aggravated and get the urge, because of what he's doing. This guy doesn't fight. If this guy doesn't fight twice a year, I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to hear all this Keith Thurman shit unless this guy ain't fighting twice a year. I said it. I'm gonna do the said it first. Is this guy gonna slip on a banana peel? See, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. World Boxing News talking about Joshua versus Miller talks on White on April 13th date. Improbable. Whatever, dude. I mean, you can say whatever you want to. You can say White on April 13th date may not happen. Only reason why it may not happen is because of what Eddie Hearn chooses to the funds. If this dude can't pay nobody, who's gonna come? Who's gonna come? Damn, I'm sorry. Tyson Fury looking like a goddamn smoker. Tyson Fury's starting to look like a smoker. Let me show y'all something. There's a reason why I'm saying he's starting to look like a smoker. Let me show y'all something. Man, look, he look decent in the suit though. I ain't gonna say that suit. It look kind of snazzy, but look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this right here. And looking like a smoker. This shit is all sunken in. He losing more weight though. He looking in shape. Ain't no excuses this time. Look at his waistline. He looking in shape. This shit ain't protruding no more. He's sitting down and the button ain't quite like screaming for dear life yet. He still got a little room. You got maybe another inch or two before that button pop right there. Yeah, that's actually a nice, decent suit. It won't look good on me. That brown, black, and orange. Nah, I can't rock that. Nah, I can't rock that, homie. I can't rock that. But look how they do it. Photos. Tyson Fury's stunning transformation continues as Slim GQ shoot. You know what I'm saying? But at least this dude's selling himself. If this indeed is it, look, it's for GQ magazine. That's what's up, Tyson Fury. He's selling himself. You know what I'm saying? He's selling himself out there. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it, man. You get out there and you sell yourself. You show people that you're willing to get out there and get known. I don't know if Wilder's ever been in GQ magazine, probably, but if he hasn't, I give him a one up on that. A one up on that. But what you know, if anybody out there, man, what y'all want to talk about, baby boy? Oh, let's see what we got here. We got Marquez Johnson. What's up, baby? He says, and to think I used to like Thurman, and I followed him from 2012 until he started bullshitting. He do look like he hit that rock. Yeah, Marquez, he like he hit that rock. But fuck it, I said I ain't gonna talk about Keith Thurman, but I'm gonna say this. I think where Keith Thurman at in his career is at the position of how would you say? I think he's in the phase of that he went through a lot of shit trying to get the Mayweather fight, trying to get some other fights and not getting it. And then, like, you know, with the injuries and the layoff, I think he's chasing the bag a little bit because he knows that he kind of feels like maybe with them injuries and maybe the way maybe the way how his body feels now in these days and how it's been reacting, that he has to be him first. You got to get the bag first before he gives the fans the fights that we want to see. He got to get that bag first, and the bag, and for him, the bag starts at Pacquiao. The bag starts at Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? It's not really necessarily with Adrian Broner. Yeah, he could go up in there and give Adrian Broner. That'd be a good fight off of his last performance to see how he managed to fix what was fixed to you know make some adjustments and stuff like that. But you know, who knows? Maybe who knows? Maybe Keith Thurman's next fight. Maybe it'd be totally different. It'd be night and day. It could be. I don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe Keith Thurman was bullshitting in that fight. Maybe he wasn't fighting like the way he was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know what I'm saying? When he was fighting that guy, it was totally different to him. You know, his fighting style fucked with him a bit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple of them punches fucked with him a bit, rocked him. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see when he fights that 41-year-old, allegedly, supposedly, when he fights that 41-year-old. Marquez Johnson said instead of waiting on Mayweather, he should have built his own legacy by getting Spence in the ring 3 years ago while he was still learning. Yeah, but the thing about it is, fighting Spence 3 years ago wouldn't have done nothing for him until now. It wouldn't have done nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? You know, people would have been like, well, you know what? People wouldn't have gave the same excuse. You know, Mayweather fighting Canelo, people were like, well, you know, that was a young buck and he only had X amount of fights. You know, he was still learning and blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Errol Spence wouldn't have got that same fucking excuse. He wouldn't have got that same excuse. You know? He wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you're right, Marquez Johnson. Maybe you're right. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a good point. If he would have fought him 3 years ago, in my opinion, they wouldn't have gave Errol Spence that excuse. And now moving forward, the guys that he beat and the way he's looking right now, like the way, look at Canelo. He lost against Mayweather. You know, when you talk about when people talking about Canelo and stuff like that, they're not bringing up his loss against Mayweather because they're using it as a fucking excuse. You know what I'm saying? They're using it. They're using that shit as a goddamn excuse to solidify Canelo's accomplishments, his career. That's what they're doing. You know, and that shit is diss smack in everybody's face. You know, they're using it as a motherfucking excuse. And I'm, you know, Marquez Johnson, the longer he delays Spence fight, Thurman is looking like Riddick Bowe. I don't think he's looking like Riddick Bowe. I don't think he's looking like Riddick Bowe, but he's chasing Father Time. He's chasing, you know, Father, you know, the biological clock is running. It's ticking. You know what I'm saying? So the longer he prolongs the fight, the more many times he gets injured, the more many times he tweaks something, the more amount of times that he's not going to react like he's like he was, you know, 2, 3, 5 years ago. So he ain't gonna be looking like Riddick Bowe. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't think that Riddick Bowe was good, but you know, some people say he got lucky against Tyson. It wasn't the Tyson that 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 Riddick Bowe, if Riddick Bowe would have fought Tyson 3 years before that, you know what I'm saying, with Tyson getting on the coke, getting with Don King, hanging out with a bunch of people that he should never been hanging around, switching trainers. You know what I'm saying? What's up, main event, Mark? Yeah. So that's some shit. That's some stuff that you gotta take into account for. That, you know, cocaine's a hell of a drug, you know, especially when you're dealing with somebody that's mentally unstable, like Tyson Fury and Mike Tyson. It's going. Oh yeah, I try to calm down with the cussing main event for you. Yeah, so when you you know, everybody can't function. Everybody not a function coke addict like Tyson Fury was. Nobody can say he wasn't doing coke and fighting in the ring. Nobody can say all that sniffing he was doing, all that sniffing he doing in the ring, all that nose sniffing. Ain't that amount of dust in the air. Ain't that amount of dust in the air, man, for him to be doing all that doggone sniffing. That's all he do. What you sniffing for? You trying to hide? You got some white substance in your nose that you getting paranoid about? What you sniffing for? You think something leaking out your nose? What you sniffing for? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm working from home today too. Main event, I drove all the way to work, man. Nobody was there. I was like, yo, where everybody at? And it was like, oh yeah, did old boy hit you up? I'm like, nah, he didn't hit me up. He was like, oh, we off. So, you know, I'm working from home. Check my emails and shit every, you know, 30 minutes, hour, send a couple emails and stuff like that. Write a couple things. Probably gotta hit like one of these stupid telecom to probably do a telecom with everybody at work. But yeah, it ain't no big deal for a G. You know what I'm saying? My boy Laws Dawkins ain't even on, man. Let me see. Try to. Maybe he trying to go live. I gotta make sure. Hold on, give me 1 second. Some weird people, man, trying to add me on Facebook. Oh, he emailed me back. Email me, trying to add me on Facebook and shit, man, like terrorists and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know you. I don't know you. I just had to hit Laws D up, see if he was gonna go live, see if or want to come on or something like that. But yeah, man, that's just the way I feel, man. It's just a bunch of BS. Oh man, I gotta see. God dang, I had to show Laws D how to use a goddamn computer, man. God damn. All right, y'all, man. I'm getting out of here, man. You know, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.